This is the 7 vials breakdown. I'm just gonna hit the prelude real quick, and I'm just gonna get into the juice. I bet in Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also will pierce him, and all kings of the earth shall wail because of him. Now this is Yahweh coming back. Now they're gonna be wailing because he's coming back with rebuke and flames of fire. And right when that 7th veil hit, them earthquakes, them thunderings, that's when he's gonna come back. They're gonna be wailing. Now in when it talks about that 7th veil, it's saying it's gonna be, let me just go to that. It says, and there were voices and thunderings and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great. Now it said there's gonna be voices. There were voices. That's niggas wailing and shit. All right, bet. Let me get a preset to what I want. Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Now, he ain't coming back on nothing sweet. Now, that earthquake is caused by the nuclear missiles. So he coming back with all that. Right when that 7th veil hits, that's when the elect gonna get gathered up. So let me just go ahead and hit this, so I ain't making the video too long. Let me go to Revelation 14:14. Hold on. 14:14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. Now this is Yahweh, so he got that sharp sickle in his hand, big man, he ready to go. I bet, verse 15, and another angel came out of the temple crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud. So the angel coming to Yahweh, thrusting thy sickle, and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. Now you could go into that harvest by going to Matthew 23, and basically that bitch talking about, I bet then, oh buddy, he got a yard full of wheat. Somebody through the nighttime, they came and sowed tares amongst the wheat. So then he wake up the next day, he like, damn, bet my shit fucked up. He like, I bet then, we can't even pick up the wheat or the tares, cause we might pick up the wheat along with it. So let them whole grow up together. And then basically when Yahweh comes, that's when he comes to harvest the wheat. That's what we're talking about. Precept Amos 9:3. Trying to get through this bit a little quick. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Amos 9:13. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. Now that plowman is in reference to the Israelites. What that plow do, you do that shit to the ground, doom, doom. I bet then now it's ready for the seeds to put that bitch inside. It beats the ground, prepares the soil, all that. You can look it up, plowman. That's the Israelites shall overtake the reaper. Now that's predominantly Esau. And the treader of grapes, him that soweth the seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all his hills shall melt. Now you can read about that sweet wine, which is that blood, in Isaiah 63. That's what this is touching on. That's a good chapter for a precept. The mountains, you can read about that in Jeremiah 3:23. Mountains being referred to as heathens. Feel what I'm saying? We over here, the mountains are all the way over there. That's some heathens. Feel what I'm saying? Let me see. I bet then I'm just gonna get into it and made it be about 10 minutes. I bet then Revelation 16:1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple of the people saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. I bet then, so them vials and shit, that's judgment. Angels pour out a vial, that's a plague, feel what I'm saying? So there's 7 plagues. We finna get into what that is. Verse 2, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. So shit, niggas that fought around got the mark of the beast right hand or forehead. They might fought around and get some ringworm or some shit. They gonna get grievous sores upon them. Ain't no ringworm, but it's gonna be grievous sores. I bet then, this is 2nd vial. Verse 3, and the 2nd angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. Now you got seahorses, you got walrus, you got fish, salmon, you got all that. So that's going to go into the famine, because a lot of these sea animals niggas be eating. Feel what I'm saying? So that's going to go in further into the food shortage and the famine spoke about in Matthew 24. I bet, and let's move on. This verse 4. The third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood. I say your ass at the gym, bitch. Your ass thirsty. Your ass go and get some water. Press a little thing, fountain go like that. It's gonna be blood. They already gonna know what's up, cause shit, it's gonna be in the news that down the motherfucking SICARRI, the ocean, the rivers is red, blood, all that. I bet let's just move on. 8, and the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. Now niggas already gonna be thirsty. They gonna be hungry too, cause this is when the mark of the beast is implemented, and you can't buy or sell without the mark. So niggas already gonna be hungry. Then you got the fish and shit. All them niggas dead. So then the sun is scorching hot. Feel what I'm saying? Verse 9, and men were scorched with great heat and blasphemed the name of Yahweh, which had power over these players, and they repented not to give him glory. So they're going to be blaspheming the name of the Most High. I bet. In this verse 10, and the fifth angel put out his vial upon the seat of the beast that's America, and his kingdom was full of darkness. That's not literal darkness, because we were just talking about the sun. And the next verse is going to elaborate on what that darkness is. And they nod their tongues for pain. 11, and blast. I bet that's going into SICARRI. What I'm on? Hell yeah. So it's gonna be dark times, feel what I'm saying? All that pain and shit, their sores gonna be hurting and shit. They're gonna be hungry, bitch. That's going into the darkness that it's talking about. I bet. And they repented not of their deeds too. I don't know what I was reading, but shit, they repented not of their deeds. So niggas can still repent if you don't got the mark. Your ass can repent. But shit, niggas still gonna be on that bullshit. Hold on. Good precept for that is 2 Peter, what it is, 2 Peter 2 and 12. But shit, verse 12, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and all the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Now the king of the east, that's India, that's Iran, Pakistan, that's China, that's the king of the east. I bet in verse 13, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast. The dragon, that's the EU. The beast, that's America. And out of the mouth of the false prophet, that's the Roman Catholic Church. Verse 14, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to battle of the great day of the Almighty. Feel what I'm saying? For the spirit of the devil, kings of the earth and the whole. So all the kings of the earth, they're gonna be gathered together. Feel what I'm saying? And they gonna be on some battle type shit. I bet. In verse 17, and the seventh angel put out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, it is done. So some shit just got done. Bitch, hold on. Verse 18, and there were voices and thunderings and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great. Now that earthquake is gonna be caused by them nuclear missiles. This is the seventh veil. 5. 19, and the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before Yahweh to give unto her the cup of wine, and the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Now, when the Most High give your ass the cup, that's symbolizing judgment, feel what I'm saying? So Babylon gonna be destroyed. 144,000 are gonna be saved out of this captivity. And basically, yeah, we touched on the little prelude part of the video. So shit, we touched on the wheat, all that. So shit, I guess that's all I need to show. So shalom.